What's up, guys? It's Bruno here from Bruno's Classic Car Garage coming at you. Alrighty, we just got this, still working on this engine here. I had to button up a couple things, which I got to do today here, hopefully. Been kind of getting put on hold here because of a dipstick problem and a timing chain problem. So the first thing is, as you can see, the way this is designed here, this is a 455 Buick. You can see how long this tube goes into here, and the original one was pretty tight in here, almost like it was press fitted, but the original one was completely corroded out, and it comes out past the windage tray, kind of down in this area. So it's pretty long. And then there's another piece on top that's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches above the hole here. And so anyway, so that was rotted out. So nonetheless, can't find one. So I'm going to have to make one. And yeah, I still got to touch up these bolts here. Should have got some ARP bolts. But we're trying to keep this original. The owner of the car here, his dad passed away, and the car means a lot to him, so he's trying to keep it as original as possible. So that's kind of what we're going for here. But normally you'd replace these and put some ARP bolts and all that kind of stuff. This is just a stock engine. It's, you know, it's all rebuilt and everything, but it's stock. So anyways, the first problem is dipstick problem. So I've got the dipstick restored here. Look at this, eh? Woo! She's a beauty. So this tube here, who's calling me here? Some weird number, probably another scam. Anyways, this tube here will fit inside the block. Problem is, as you can see, this original end is flared here for the dipstick to lock in here. And then it's got this bracket here. So I'm going to have to kind of mimic that. I'll cut a little piece of this size of tube and then weld it onto the end of this one, and then the dipstick locks perfectly into here. Perfectly. So I'm going to do that, and then obviously I'm going to have to cut this to length and everything. Probably going to end up, I think I'm going to look for a piece of stainless for a little bracket here that bolts on, because I mean everything else is going to be stainless. No point welding in a piece of steel, I guess, you know. Then I don't have to worry about painting it or anything like that. It won't rust. And then I'm going to shave this down. It fits in there, but it's really snug. And because it's stainless, I don't want it to seize up inside there, because it will seize up. So I'm going to sand this one down a little bit, just to clearance it, the hair. I don't want it being sloppy, but I want to get some kind of clearance in there. It gets bolted down anyways, and then I will seal it up from the top, and that should be perfectly fine because it goes through the windage tray. Comes out the bottom here, as you can see. So maybe, I don't know, half an inch or whatever it is. I'm not 100% yet. I'll figure it out when I get the dipstick in there. So it's not going to go anywhere. Secondly, I've got this timing chain problem. This is a Chloe's kit, this one. But it's really loose for some reason. Don't know why. And it seems to be hard to find a timing chain for this thing. I did get another one from another guy. This is the wrong one. So now I've got this timing chain dilemma again. I was trying to find an original one, you know, with the neoprene gear, but nobody seems, you know, I don't think that's a thing anymore. So I'm kind of stuck on that. So that's my project for today. I want to get that dipstick thing done for sure. And then I can touch up all this stuff here. Once the dipstick's done, then I can actually, well, I don't know if I can put the oil pan on even until I get I don't know if I can get the oil pan without putting this front cover on. I'm not 100% here. I'll have to look into that. But anyways, so I'm going to get that done. And the Buick's coming along here. I'm pretty much done the wiring. under the dash and all that. I've got everything kind of sort of run here, sort of plugged in loosely where it's supposed to, just to make sure that everything's going where it's supposed to be, and then I will, you know, obviously make it more permanent, zip tie it. I went through the whole harness, cleaned it all up, rewrapped it. Like you can see, part of it is just wrapped with tape there. That's how that part was. I just made it exactly how it was. I might put some loom on it where you can see it after on some of that, but that's exactly how it was anyways from the factory. So that's all done. Still got to polish this here, and then the dash is done. I got the steering wheels all in place, everything. I still got a few little loose ends, like even underneath the dash here. I didn't get too carried away zip tying everything right now, because you know how that goes. You start making everything permanent and then you're taking something apart again. So I just want to make sure, because I still got a glove box insert to do. I got speakers to do. Now once the speakers and the glove box insert's done, and the stereo, I guess then I can actually put the dash pad back on, and then that will pretty much wrap it up for the dash. And then the wiring's pretty much done. I still got to assemble the doors, you know, but the wiring's already run there, you can see. So that's all in there. All the speaker wires run in the back. Dome light wiring's done. Wiring in the trunk is done. Had to fix a lot of it. You know, clean it all up, rewrap it, and all that kind of stuff. So this gross kind of a part of this build here is coming to an end, because I'm sick of this wiring. I'm tired of being under the dash. So that's going to be about it for today, and I will do another video on this dipstick thing here. I don't know if any of you guys have had the same issues, but I'll do another video on that and let you guys know how that all works out. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. I'll talk to you later.